So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. And it's Messi. Oh, that's delightful. Mbappe! Oh, that was venomous. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bale. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, it's Zeke. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Zico has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Tries to get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's Bale. Foden. And here's Messi. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Lobbed in behind. Maldini with the clearance. Zico, the man we've all come to watch. Chouameni, Bale, Zico.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room and which...
Oh, what has happened here? Great hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Has another go! The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just... Oh, shooting chance! Foden, and they can counter here. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Oh, the shot could be on here. Foden! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now, what about a counter-attack? Chouameni. And it's Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vieira. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back underway. He's got tall! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break.
Bale! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because...
It's Bale! He scores! And the comeback is complete! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or over...
Neymar! And yes, it's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bale looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's quick to get it clear again. Showing good feet.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Done delicately. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tchouaméni. Bale. Here's Tchouaméni. Zico, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Zico. Yamal. Closing in on goal. Baresi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through. 4 extra minutes added on. It's a sweet ball that. So nearly the perfect ball. Vieira. And it's Zico. Works it forward. No luck with that dink over the top. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And here's Bale. Bale!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Belletti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Rummenigge! That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Terrific save by Abbiati. Drilled in low. Now the finish! And he's there to belt it away. Ah, he's given it away! First quarter of an hour gone. Rummenigge. Nakata. That is good alertness. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Goal! Breda! And Breda are in front. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
NAC Breda are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Nakata, and it's Beckham. Beckham! Vieira, a player of legendary status. Owen. Oh, that's a key interception. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Works it forward. Oh, just skips past his man. Rummenigge! It's a goal! They have brought themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Substitution on the field.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Number 5, hallo.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Schneider. Now it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Deftly away. Referee's given a throw. NAC Breda are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Forlan. Baresi gets over and
The
intercepts.
attendance for this match was
Takahara.
71,649.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge! It's in! And the comeback is complete! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni, and it's Pirlo. Now it's Chouameni. Nice Rummenigge! It's there! Not once, not twice, but 3 times! He has never had enough!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And Shevchenko! Oh, taken with style! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Schneider. That is a little undercooked.
Breda really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there.
Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Gets his pass away. I think we're just about done here. Schneider. Passes short and sharp. Couldn't squeeze it through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. And no half measures from here.
No, that's been intercepted. Shevchenko. 4 extra minutes added on. And he's intervened well there. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having... Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one.
Hello,
90
everybody,
minutes to
and
decide
welcome to
whether they
today's
can
match.
take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He won't be happy with that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A pierce. Now the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Belletti. He's in a great position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good strength. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost... Can he put it away? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Raul. Messi. Shot a goal! No, that's been intercepted. And he's there to retrieve it. Pulisic! He's got away with one there. Raul. And he cuts out the supply, and it's Bale. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've got some good...
It's Bale! And one more try! Caught offside that time. Bale, Conte, Van Dijk cuts it out. That's headed upfield. Argentina look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Bale. And it's Bale. Conte. Bale! And he's there to clear it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Belletti. Vieira, a player of legendary status. Messi. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Birthdays today.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish
Substitution on the
after a
field.
decent start, so the
Number
manager has to
21,
re-energise and re-enthuse his players
Cristiano Ronaldo.
to come back out pumped.
Number 11,
No
Neymar.
goals at this stage, but certainly
Coming on
not
the
devoid of
field,
action.
number
It is
7,
0-0 here at
Owen.
half-time.
Number 23.
And we are back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Mbappe. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bale making good progress. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Tchouaméni picks it up from the goal kick. Belletti. Bale.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
Has a shot! Has another goal! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. Owen duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And he was quick to react. Throw in. And that has put paid to that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. Rummenigge. Lovely feet. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he welcomes it in.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Owen. Looking for the run.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Bale. And he's in on tries a shot! Sticks it away! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in...
Rummenigge is on his own shooting chance! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key.
And a header! They've scored! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! And that's that. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Strong running down that left flank. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Batistuta. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the...
Bale! And he's done it! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Baresi cuts out the pass. Bale. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rummenigge, a true great in every sense of the word. Shifted upfield. Decent hit! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played back in. Conte.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's heaved it away. Bale. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vieira. Bernardo Silva. Serginho.
There will be 1 minute
That's
at a
a
time.
lovely, neat pass. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's through here. Khan can claim that. Rummenigge. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo. Koundé gets good distance on it. It's a throw-in. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got on the way here pretty promptly. In with the challenge. Pass is just off target. Gently done. Conte. Header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good read, needed to be. Kante, who does have an assist to his name. A searching ball that into space. Vieira. Chouameni. Goes looking wide. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. He gets big! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He is through here! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. He's got tall! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Baresi. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Neymar. Has a goal! Oh, it's come loose. Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
2 minutes has been indicated.
It's Vieira.
You can never be short of runners into space.
And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading a cagey
Substitution
game
on
here.
the field.
It's had its moments,
Number
and it's
11,
1-0 at the break.
Neymar. Number 21, Cristiano
And the action
Ronaldo.
is back underway.
Number 10,
A
Vieira.
solitary goal. That has
Number
been the
22,
crucial difference.
Conte. Coming on the field, number 13,
Takahara.
Ronaldinho.
Interesting ball.
Number 9, Takahara.
Due.
Number 17, Barella. Number 5, Pirlo.
Pirlo. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Barella actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Not a lot we need to say about that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barella! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Doué, there's no flag.
The
Barcelona
attendance for this
showing
match was
a little more urgency now, and to be honest,
72,306.
Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Doué, well seen, saw that coming. Oh, that's a key interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is...
It's Bale! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Pirlo. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's in a great position. Oh, what? Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Belletti. Bale. Oh, the shot. He's had a hit! In he goes again. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Ronaldinho. Keeper's ball. Rijkaard clears. Into the last 5 minutes. And here's Ronaldinho.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
The ball comes it in, and he's got the bell! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Oh, that was such a smart...
And that's that! Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Forlan has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk makes the interception. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Bale. Chance to... It's hit the uprights. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that.
There's the hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Vieira. And here's Bale.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Big header! Goal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Good read, needed to be. Chip through. Well, that's well seen too. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, great! Messi! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Bayer chooses to deal with it himself.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Maldini. Mbappe. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar. Number 21.
Second period then
Cristiano
underway.
Ronaldo. Number 22, Conte.
Well, it's a move of great promise,
Number
but will it
10,
Shapes to shoot!
Coming on the field.
And a terrific
Number
save from the
13,
keeper.
Mbappe
Ronaldinho.
is offering a
Number
right smile
9,
there.
Chakahun.
Nicely spread.
Number 5, Pirlo. Number
Excellent
17,
challenge there,
Barella.
uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Pirlo. Barella can see things others simply cannot. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Decent hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Takahara really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse.
There's the shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Can he spark a counter here? Nice interception. His positioning was spot. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Chelsea can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
So, time for
Bale.
changes on
Coming on
both
to
sides,
replace
actually.
him is number 18, David Villa. Substitutions taking place.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Barella. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! Cleared without complication. Pirlo.
2 added minutes has been
Great ball,
indicated.
and he's in here. David Villa! Serginho. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. But as you can see, we've already started here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. Conte! And it's come back out to him. And he's done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Conte. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Love, there's the hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's going to go a long way. Almost half an hour in now. Valverde and Caicedo. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Bale! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Quick look, he's got goal! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Caicedo. Bebeto might just make this. Alexander-Arnold bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yeah. And now the breakaway.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
And Bebeto! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish of true class! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well,
chance! He's scored! Was there ever any doubt?
not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have...
Neymar! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And Bebeto! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bebeto is offering a wry smile there.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has been cleared.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Great defending, strong and determined. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Bale. He's had it taken off him. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Swung over into the middle.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. What a throw in.
Substitution.
Nicely aimed pass. Pepe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Foden chasing after it. Pepe. And Caicedo.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That's a throw.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad. Big chance! He's going for goal!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Bale! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Cambiasso. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. It's a good run down the right. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Vieira. Now Neymar. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kimmich. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. That's a good ball out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Costa Curta. Chouameni. And it's Neymar. Ronaldo could try cutting inside here. Yamal. Messi. Saka. And it's Messi. Threads one in. And that has been clubbed away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Saka. Drives it in. That's an excellent interception. And here's a player who has
The
defined
attendance
a
for this match
generation.
was 71,898.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Bale. And they can counter here. Quality ball. That's good vision.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Throw in. Messi, and he's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Number 10, Mikel Oyarzabal. Number 27, Cambiaso. Number 14, Bukayo Saka.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Number 18,
Yamal.
Son Heung-min.
And Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Oh, super find. Lovely feet. Now that's a
There
fine
will be 1
challenge.
minute added time.
Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed it.
Can he put it away? It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Speculative strike. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Wirtz! Oh, what has happened here? Can he spark a counter here? That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Vieira, a player of legendary status.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. Decent hit! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And the shot! And again! Oh, taken with style! And they're back in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Neymar. He's away. That was very necessary. And he's quick to snatch it back. Neymar, and he's running through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And we hit half-time. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Cristiano Ronaldo.
India get the second half started. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has not gone well.
Number
Wirtz.
22,
Bergkamp,
Conte.
given the lift of his... Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Number
And the
18,
finish!
David Villa.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ronaldinho. Number 5,
Now it's Bergkamp.
Number 6,
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Hits one! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part...
Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Lampard gets it away. And it's Bergkamp. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, they could break here.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Wirtz. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele, he's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Lampard. Some good work on the right flank here. Fiddles it through.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more at... Mbappe! In for the pieces! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And the shot! Lampard.
Footballing width usually identified.
Up he goes!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Bale. Chance to finish. And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
4 added added minute has been
He's
indicated.
got the shot away! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Pirlo. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Vitz. And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most
everybody, and
anticipated
welcome
days
to
on the
today's
footballing
match.
calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Now it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice. Maldini makes the interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Chouameni. Neymar. Vieira. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a sharp pass. And that's a superb pass. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Drogba. He's through here. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. Owen. Chance! He's delivered all right! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Moved on forwards. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Half an hour played now. Great hit! Deftly away. And that's been won straight back.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Owen. That's Owen. Dyer deals with it effortlessly. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rooney.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.